mac and cheese offer. The party is just getting started, but of course it's never a party when Jimmy the Baker is not here. But he is here with something new tonight, the Jimmy the Baker 12 6.5-ounce cinnamon and multiberry cinnamon or crumb cakes. Multiberry in a choice of 12 of these 6.5-ounce cakes, or you can have all in the cinnamon, or you can have the combo. Again, always highly recommend that because that gives you 6 of each and you don't have to miss out on one of these flavors. $49.98 is the price. This is an individually wrapped crumb cake that if you were to pick this up in one of those specialty coffee shops, that would cost you a fortune. Here in this offer, it works out to be $4.17. Jimmy the Baker is a scratch baker who takes the process of baking very seriously. And it's not just the scratch-made ingredients that Jimmy does, but he actually also thinks about the process to make sure you get the best of the best. I want to welcome Jimmy Tanico here from via Skype. Jimmy, it is always a pleasure to have you here. I wish you were here with us, but who's that with you? Oh my gosh, Dan.
I came in. I decided to come over.
That is so funny.
3,000 miles away. We're at the convention in Anaheim, California. I fly 3,000 miles. Who's 20 feet away from me in the next booth?
Oh
Stop
my
it.
heavens. That is
No
hilarious.
way.
Isn't
Okay,
that
I love
funny?
it. I love it.
Meatballs
Are you
and
eating
crumb
meatballs
cake.
in a cup? Oh, you know what?
Oh
Again.
my gosh. Well, good to see you both. Certainly, Dan, and a pleasure. But Jimmy, talk to us about, we're going to jump into the brand new multi-berry. Talk about that one first, please.
Well, sour cream coffee cake, number one. Nice, hearty, strong enough to hold up the fruit, tender enough so it's still moist. So there's 2 different recipes here. You got the pudding cake for the cinnamon, but for the double berry, we're doing that hearty sour cream coffee cake, hint of vanilla, hint of lemon, but 2 berries, strawberries and blueberries. And the white crumb topping, once again, you know me, I love competing flavors and textures. You've got that, you've got the sour cream, you got the vanilla, you got the lemon, and you got that blueberry, strawberry thing going on. That's the, and then again, remember the cup and the placement of fruit by hand in each one, which is why everyone has equal amount of fruit. Baked in the cup, individually wrapped, right? Sent to you, right to your home. As soon as you get them, you're going to throw them in the freezer or the refrigerator, especially the fruit. I want you to put the fruit in the fridge or the freezer right away. They'll ship fine, but you'll find they'll soften up in the heat as we're getting into the summer.
Got it.
So I really want you to stick them in the fridge. You can keep them in the fridge, by the way. I like to keep all my fruit crumb cakes in the fridge.
Yeah.
Well, we got to sample this one, so let's taste this. The
I think you're
multi-berry
gonna
is
like
already
that.
last call. So before we
Last
say
call.
goodbye to this, let me just have a little bite, and then we'll talk about the original cinnamon. Oh, wow.
So there's enough in there. There should be enough fruit. And by the way, cultivated blueberries. I don't remember me with the mini. I don't like the wild, the little ones that bleed. The big fat cultivated ones that give you plenty of chew. You got strawberry bits throughout there too as well, mixed in. All placed by hand, by the way.
Right.
Almost
Look at that.
Almost
Great.
like
That's just
jam
a great.
inside of there. There's so much blueberry. Holy Toledo.
So the cake goes down. Come over here. What's the matter with you? You want to come
So
over?
good.
He can't hear. I'm not kidding. Mancini's here. He's like 20 feet away from me.
He's like stalking
crazy.
you. I know. Look
He
at
is.
that.
He is.
Well,
He's my hero.
if you ever wondered as
you have
viewers
cake,
if
I'm
there's
here.
camaraderie with our guests, now you can see it. There is, and we all shop for each other's stuff. So
Yeah, we do.
let's talk about the cinnamon crumb, if you could.
Back to the pudding cake recipe.
Yeah.
This is the one that I wanted, light and delicate and moist. And we wanted the layers in there. We wanted a layer of cake. Oh, that's it. Now I was going to pick up my own. I don't have to. That's a much better shot. Layer of cake, layer of what is the makings of our cinnamon roll filling, another layer of cake, and then plenty of that New York
Look at
style
that
crumb on top.
It's all falling
And
off onto
if you
my
look on
plate.
the side, if you look on the side of that cake, and this is why this cake is the 1-2 microwave, that filling that bleeds out the side, that's what you want to zap for about 10 seconds in the microwave. And man, you get kind of this strong cinnamon notes, strong brown sugar notes playing off the pudding cake and the sour cream. You don't get that stripe in there without somebody knowing what they're doing on the bakery floor. And that's where my hat goes off to all the bakers, because they
So
really take their time
moist.
and nice and moist, as you can see.
Mhm.
Cinnamon coffee cake is probably one of our best sellers, continues to be great. Super moist. Can't say enough about it.
Do
And
we
each
have
one
that
of them is
crumb?
huge.
Do
They're
we have that
huge.
crumb video? I always love showing
Yeah.
that. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I love seeing that crumb video because it really speaks to Jimmy not only being a scratch baker and really using all fresh ingredients, but then the actual process of making them by hand
It,
and forming them and putting the crumb.
the mentor, the guy who taught me everything I know, most of what I know, he said you can have a great recipe, but if you have a bad process, you can have it's just going to negate it. That's me in my corner creating, measuring, and doing what I do. As you can see, I'm all alone. That's my life, trying new stuff out, even with that yeast raise. But that's the shot you're looking for, is a
Right.
hand placement, and that's double berry.
Yeah,
Coincidentally,
yeah.
that's the double berry with the fruit going in, and we're here showing shots of mass production, yet hand top.
Right.
That's chocolate hand top. Let's see how that comes out. It looks like it's homemade. We got to make them by the thousand, so we need the machinery to do it, but we somehow have to maintain the flavor and the
You
look
got
of
it.
homemade stuff.
And because these
Wonderful
are all
shots there.
made the way you do
Yeah.
it, there's all
Yes.
center cut pieces. There's no crusty end pieces. Everything is moist from top to bottom, side to side. We started with 3,000. The multiberry is now last call,
Yeah.
brand new today. Cinnamon, we have 400 remaining, and that's it. And for the combo, which we bring in the most, we only have about 1,000 remaining, and that's going to give you 6 of the multiberry and 6 of the cinnamon.
Yeah, you know what? And Jimmy, these are huge. It's so funny, Jane, because every time Jimmy brings us something, you might as well just say a ginormous fill in the blank. It is your ginormous coffee cake, because each one of them is 6.5 ounces. That's
Shareable.
over a quarter pound. When do you go into a bakery or the big Lots of Bucks coffee shop? Their little crumb cakes aren't, I just said little, their crumb cakes aren't 6.5 ounces at all. And this price is $4 and change for each one that you can cut into 4, I promise you, and actually feed in a nice way,
It's
4
right
people.
there.
It's right here.
Yep, it's right there.
Yeah.
So once again, it's the process, it's the
It's the
ingredients,
flavor.
it's the attention to detail. And whenever Jimmy brings something new, it's always exciting. So multi-berry, not surprising in this
Yeah, it's
brand new
going.
configuration, is going quick. So if you love the idea, and the great thing about this, and Jimmy will tell you, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, dessert, however you
Snack.
want to enjoy them, right?
Yep.
This is the crumb cake is what I refer to as my 8 o'clock fix. You know how you're not supposed to eat late at night? Well, I eat late at night. But I have one crumb cake that and Rachel's correct.
Yeah.
I have one crumb cake I keep in my fridge. I just pop open the bag. I don't even cut. I break. And
break a bite.
I'm gonna say easy 3-4 nights if
Yeah.
Cindy's not if Cindy finds it hidden tucked behind the milk carton. You know, I gotta confess.
I thought I was the only one that
Right,
did this. I had food in
No,
my
no,
refrigerator.
I hide it.
I do.
I put the chocolate chip cookie on the microwave, so she feasts on that. She leaves my crumb cake alone.
Okay, okay, good.
But
Okay.
35 years of marriage, I've nothing like. You know, she knows it all already.
You got to figure out what works for you.
Right.
But I tell
Right,
you what I
that's right.
love about these is that it gives us that wonderful moist cake that doesn't have a plastic flavor like the ones we grew up on, that is big as your head, that you can certainly share, and everything is fresh. You can taste it. All center cut pieces.
Right.
You get all 12 in your choice of the all cinnamon, or the brand new mixed berry, or the combo, which gives you 6 of each. M92174. So Jimmy, we're going to say thank you and so long. Now listen, don't let that Dan Mancini get you in trouble in that conference.
Jimmy.
He doesn't know it yet, but he's paying for dinner tonight because
Oh.
California is
Excellent.
expensive, man. I gotta
Excellent.
tell you, I bought lunch today.
Oh, that's
Yes, there he
hysterical.
is. You're buying dinner tonight.
Well, thanks so much, guys. Good to see you.
Great to see you guys.
So
Thank
listen,
you.
those crumb cakes are available auto delivery, and the reason why you want to lock in is that you lock into the price. You never run out of your favorites. At any point, you can call customer service to cancel or delay a shipment, and that way you also lock into that full price too.
And you know what? I'm just going to let you know, because sometimes, Jane, people call in and ask, what are you wearing? And I'm wearing Joan Rivers. So this is a little Joan Rivers.